Ladies and gentlemen, this time the drama involving Kendall Jenner and Kim Kardashian is nothing new for the Kardashian-Jenner family. Recent occurrences imply that Kim could have stepped over certain boundaries with Bad Bunny, resulting in conflict between the sisters. Numerous celebrities attended the beautiful event, and the anticipation for Bad Bunny's performance was palpable. Among the attendees were Kendall Jenner and Kim Kardashian, both well known for their love of music and regular appearances at high-profile events. As she spoke, joked, and danced with Bad Bunny throughout the show, Kendall seemed to be in a good mood. Their exchanges indicated a cordial relationship. There was mutual respect between Kendall and the Latin celebrity, and she seemed comfortable with him. Although Kendall and Bad Bunny engaged in a laid-back and informal way throughout the event, Kim's actions stood out. She seemed determined to get Bad Bunny's attention. Kim is seen in a video doing the rounds on social media, dancing provocatively close to the musician, making obvious gestures and seeking to converse with him. At one point, Kim's dancing became very provocative, and many people thought she was purposefully making out with Bad Bunny. The problem was highlighted by her actions, which stood in sharp contrast to Kendall's carefree attitude. Bad Bunny handled the situation with class and competence. He danced and laughed with Kim for a while, but his looks at Kendall showed he was aware of her response. He was being careful with the possible tension. Fans and other spectators were surprised by the trio's chemistry. On social media, clips of Kim's provocative conduct provoked a rush of remarks and opinions. Some felt it was humorous, while others thought it was inappropriate. Because of her obvious friendship with Bad Bunny, Kendall warmly and informally interacted with the Latin music icon throughout the event. Whether their relationship was founded on friendship or mutual respect, they seemed to be comfortable and pleasant with one another. It was obvious that Kendall had a good time with Bad Bunny. Kendall's unease, however, grew as Kim's flirty actions increased. Her delight in the music was replaced with apparent dissatisfaction. Her shoulders tensed and her eyes contracted, showing her unhappiness. Kim's effort to confront Bad Bunny more directly was one of the most talked about events, and Kendall soon stepped in to stop her. She approached, maybe wanting to strike up a conversation or a dance, but since she drew Bad Bunny away from Kim, many saw her actions as protective. This intervention was not subtle at all, and it was soon recorded and shared on social media by plenty of followers and participants. After the intervention, Kendall's attitude was a combination of irritation and defensiveness. She made a more cautious impression by sticking close to Bad Bunny and eschewing Kim's attempts. Her behavior showed that she wanted to shield Bad Bunny and herself from further humiliation. There were rumblings in the audience about a potential conflict between Kendall and Kim. The nature of their connection, and whether or not this experience would weaken their sisterly bond, were questioned in the middle of all of this. The widespread speculation about potential hidden tensions heightened the excitement and attraction. The effects of the meeting persisted long after the event ended. With anticipation, fans and followers awaited any updates or remarks from the three, hoping to find closure. Everyone was interested in how Kendall, Kim, and Bad Bunny would interact in the future due to the episode, which surely had a lasting effect. Fans and onlookers started to make assumptions about Kendall and Bad Bunny's connection. Others felt Kendall's response was prompted by her admiration for her friend and her irritation with her sister's actions, even though others thought they had more than just a relationship. Regardless of their connection, given Kim's prominence in music, Kendall felt compelled to shield Bad Bunny from her approaches. Bad Bunny is used to the limelight and the subtleties of dealing with famous people. He balanced being kind to Kim and attentive to Kendall's sentiments throughout the occasion. Kim was flirting openly, but Bad Bunny wasn't fully ignoring her. He engaged her in conversation on multiple occasions, making her laugh and briefly dancing with her. Given that he didn't want to reject her in front of others, this may be seen as a nice gesture. His dealings with Kim, though, were distinctly more guarded than his laid-back attitude with Kendall. One of the most revealing features of Bad Bunny's answer was his repeated looks in Kendall's direction. These looks seemed to be directed at her to gauge her response or to get her approval. He continuously confirmed with Kendall that their relationship was solid despite Kim's approaches. Bad Bunny's behavior and actions showed he was well aware of the tension between the sisters. Due to the Jenner-Kardashian controversy, he was put in a dangerous predicament. He gently handled the issue to prevent additional escalation or perceived crimes. Fans quickly noted Bad Bunny's subtle responses and praised him for his classy and diplomatic handling of the situation. Because of the interactions between the sisters, many people empathized with him because of the unpleasant predicament he found himself in. On social media, many argued about how to interpret his looks with Kendall and if they suggested a more intimate relationship. Fans eagerly shared footage of the drama and provided opinions on how things were going on social media networks. Given Kendall's apparent closeness with Bad Bunny and the criticism Kim received for her apparent disdain for limits, many people stood with Kendall. The remarks covered a wide spectrum, from criticizing Kim's demand for attention to expressing sympathy for Kendall, who had to cope with such a highly publicized situation. Following the incident, rumors spread about growing friction between Kendall and Kim. Situations like this commonly involve private arguments, particularly when family members are involved. It's commonly believed that the sisters' rift after the event was brought on by Bad Bunny's tight relationship with Kendall. Due to their family connection, this episode assumes a more intimate and perhaps painful tone. When you consider Kendall's evident friendship with Bad Bunny, Kim's actions, according to insiders close to the case, were very insulting to Kendall. Kim's overt flirting was a violation of her and their sisterly trust. After this experience, Kendall may be unsure of her ability to trust her relatives about her close pals. According to reports, the event has significantly changed Kendall's conduct towards her family. She allegedly became notably more cautious, particularly when meeting her brother's close acquaintances. This enhanced feeling of protection shows her resolve to stop such occurrences from happening again and her desire to protect her companions from unwanted attention or turmoil. The Kardashian-Jenner family has always been the focus of considerable public interest, and this specific occurrence has added yet another chapter to their continuous life narrative. As the family constantly pursues relevance in the public eye, devoted followers and astute observers dive into the nuances of the family's internal interactions. Some family members may occasionally be over the line, unintentionally devaluing or insulting their siblings. This event serves as a reminder of public figures' challenges while navigating their relationships while subjected to ongoing media scrutiny. It highlights the need to establish boundaries and safeguard loved ones from any damage their famous status could cause. The complicated relationships between celebrity, family, and personal limits are still fascinatingly shown by the Kardashian-Jenner family. Whether it's on their reality show or social media, the Kardashian-Jenner family is used to debunking allegations. However, it's unclear how they will approach this specific circumstance. Although prior occurrences have shown their propensity to come together in times of need, family relationships may be complicated and challenging to negotiate. It's clear from Kendall Jenner's guarded behavior toward Bad Bunny throughout the event how important it is for family members to be dependable and honest with one another. No matter how Kendall felt about the Latin celebrity, she needed to protect her buddy from Kim's overt flirting. After this occurrence, Kendall could be unsure how much she can rely on her relatives for her connections. The way Bad Bunny handled the situation merits praise. He expertly and gracefully handled the difficult dynamics between Kendall and Kim. His sly looks towards Kendall revealed his knowledge of the possible issue and his regard for their relationship. He was looking for her acceptance and understanding. He handled a difficult circumstance that was not of his making with maturity and calm, which speaks to his maturity. The episode also casts doubt on the Kardashian-Jenner family's capacity for cooperation under pressure. Although they have a history of supporting one another when confronted with difficulties from outside, internal dynamics may be more complicated. The impact of this occurrence can trigger personal arguments and family debates. It serves as a reminder that even the tightest of families may encounter difficulties and arguments, particularly when personal boundaries are seen to have been breached. That's all for this video. We'll be back soon with another informative video. Don't forget to like and share this video. Until next time!